What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be watching the newest trailer, the first trailer we have gotten for Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4, and going over what we can take away from it. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment down below what you think of this trailer and what you're most excited to see change in Season 4, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting the Season 4 Battle Pass or anything else, it is just Evolve Jake, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So normally when I watch these trailers, I kind of let it play through first and then pick things out afterwards. This trailer, I'm pretty sure, has copyrighted music in it, so the video would get copyrighted if I did that, I think. So I'm going to watch it muted and then just talk about things as they happen. If you guys do want to watch the trailer on your own, it will be linked down in the description below, but it's just on the Fortnite YouTube channel. So the first thing that we actually get as far as information from this trailer goes is it might be hard to see right now, but it says play August 7th, Zero Build, and Battle Royale. So the season is going to be playable on Thursday, August 7th. I've seen a decent amount of confusion with that, but that is when the season is going to be playable. And we see a lot of bugs coming out of the Durburger, and it has been kind of known for a little while, or leaked, that this season would be based on some sort of like bug invasion on the island. And this is our first look at, you know, what the bugs are and what they're seemingly capable of. Right here, we see the Bullseye skin holding the Sentinel pump shotgun, so it is very likely the Sentinel pump shotgun will be returning next season. As always in trailers, some people think like seeing weapons is reading too much into it, but I feel like pretty much like 99% of the time, if there's weapons or items featured in the trailer, those end up coming to the season, unless it's something that's just like obviously not meant to be a thing. So I expect the Sentinel pump to still be in the loot pool next season. We see a lot of the bugs. Here we get a look at one of the new ARs we will be getting next season. I've seen people say this is the Hollow Twister, but it's not. It's decently different than the Hollow Twister. It does look like it has some sort of red dot sight, so this will likely be one of the first-person ARs for next season. I know a lot of people were unhappy with Season 3 only having third-person ARs, but it looks like we're going back to having some sort of red dot AR in the loot pool next season, so I'm sure a lot of people will be very excited about that. And yeah, that's not really much to take away from it other than the fact that it looks like a red dot AR. More bugs. This is a look at what is expected to be one of the Battle Pass skins. I've seen people kind of question if this is like some sort of item where you have this pistol and then she hits something later on. I think this is just like the design of the skin. There's been skins before where they have like robotic arms. So I think that's kind of the design this skin was going for. So I don't think this is some sort of like item contraption for your character. I just think it's the design of the skin. This pistol likely will be an item in the season, though. Not really too much is known about it, but it looks like some sort of like heavy blaster pistol. Looks like it uses shotgun shells. And like I said, there's not really much known about it or much that can really be taken away from it being in the trailer. Get a look at Peely. There's this like bug sack thing. I guess you guys can't really see it because of the webcam, but I don't know if this will be something you destroy. It kind of reminds me of the pods that we had in the jungle in Chapter 4. I forget what they were called, but you could break them for shield, and then I think there was some with loot as well. So there maybe be something involved with like breaking this. I don't know why, it just like gives me that vibe. Now we have the Power Rangers coming in, and this is kind of the main reveal for this trailer, and this is where the copyrighted music comes in. But the Power Rangers will be a huge collab in Chapter 6 Season 4. I'm going to go over that more in a moment once the trailer is over, because there's something else that's upcoming. But if you are a fan of Power Rangers, they seem to be featured prominently in Chapter 6 Season 4, and we will be getting several skins of Power Rangers coming in during the season. So this is where the trailer kind of cuts to live action, and we see the Power Rangers just kind of start to fight the bugs. This is a new triple barrel minigun, and this was shown a few days ago on Twitter from Fortnite. But here it is in the trailer as well. A leaker today posted about this and kind of confirmed that the stats and the way the item functions is supposed to be somewhat similar to the Lawless Trinity AR that we had in Chapter 6 Season 2. So if you are someone who really liked that weapon, you may end up enjoying this minigun as well. Throughout the trailer, it looks fully automatic, but as I said, the stats of the weapon make it seem like a reskinned Trinity AR or something that's very similar to the Trinity AR. So that minigun is a new weapon coming this season, and that is something that's been like decently controversial. The minigun was a loved and hated weapon in Fortnite's past. not really too much more is seen. Okay, there's like the Power Ranger blasters. I don't know if that will actually be something that ends up coming to the game and to the loot pool, but it wouldn't surprise me. It seems like the Power Rangers are going to be a huge collab throughout the course of the season. And then here we get a look at a new quad rocket launcher. I don't think there's really too much to take away from this as far as like we don't know anything about the gameplay or the stats of it. In the trailer, the arc of the rockets looks terrible, but this could very well just be kind of the way the trailer looks, you know? The quad launcher, I think we had a reskin of it during the Lawless season as well. This is the real-life version of that lady we saw earlier. And then now we're about to get the big reveal, I believe. And that is going to be this big boss bug thing, which may end up being kind of the final boss or something we fight during the final event of the season. And it gets stomped on by the Megazord. And I have never seen an episode of Power Rangers, but to my understanding, this is some big thing where all the Power Rangers kind of combine together to form this giant Power Ranger. And that is something that's going to be a part of next season. And that is something that's going to function like the, what's it called? The Godzilla or the Superman, the thing that kind of spawns in late in the season and you kind of go to become that thing. The Megazord is going to be that for Chapter 6, Season 4. So today we got this information. Where there's bugs on the loose, you know the Power Rangers will be there to squash them. Chapter 6, Season 4, Shock and Awesome launches Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Check out the Mighty Morphin bundle when it hits the shop mid-August. And this includes the Red Ranger, Black Ranger, Pink Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and Blue Ranger outfits, plus accessories like the Go-Go Power Rangers Redux Jam Track. So all of the Power Rangers will be in a bundle that comes to the shop in August. Battle Pass holders will also be able to unlock the Dino Megazord outfit, which I believe is the thing we just saw, by completing quests starting September 16th and prepare to power up as Megazord for a splashy mid-season takeover. So this is kind of what I was talking about, where it's going to be the Godzilla or the Superman of this season, where it's like the big kind of central thing that spawns in late in the season and we get to become it. I believe like every season recently has had this. I don't know if Lawless did, but we had Godzilla, we had the Star Destroyer bombardment, and then this season we had Superman. I expect the Megazord to be something similar, where it's a big thing, you transform into it, you have a certain amount of time to just like wreak havoc on the island as that thing, and then you get transformed back into your player character. So all of this is going to be coming throughout the course of the season, and that's why I was saying it wouldn't surprise me if the Power Ranger blasters end up being kind of items, because it seems like Power Rangers is going to be something that kind of heavily impacts the gameplay during the course of the season with the Megazord thing. Here we have a look at what should be some of the Battle Pass skins. We have this kind of heavy trooper holding the minigun. We have this Panda Man. We have this lady. One of the Power Rangers. This kind of confuses me because we do know the Power Rangers are a bundle, so I don't know if this post is kind of outdated. We have that lady that was shown in the trailer with the 2 robotic arms. The Megazord, which we already know from the post I already read. And then there also will be a Halo collab during the course of this season, and we have seen several of these Halo skins posted by Fortnite, and for some reason it is expected that those Halo skins will be a part of the Battle Pass. I think they actually look quite good. They were also shown prominently in the key art for the season, which is going to be here. And yeah, you could get another look at the Halo skin. The AR we talked about, there's some, I think this is a Pelican, is that what this is called? I think it's some sort of like helicopter thing from Halo. There's a new shotgun that this lady here is holding, which isn't really talked about much or shown much, but this is going to be a new shotgun coming next season. I don't know what type of shotgun this will be, but I expect it to be more of like an auto shotgun, because as we saw for the trailer, the Sentinel pump is expected to return next season. Here is that Power Ranger character that is expected to be a part of the Battle Pass, and he is holding a blaster and a sword, both of which could end up being items. Another one of those big miniguns, and then that heavy pistol that we kind of talked about before. Can't tell what Zig is holding back there. I think it might be the same shotgun that this lady is holding. But that is going to be it for this video and for, you know, the trailer breakdown, the first trailer of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment down below what you thought of this. We are expected to be getting an even bigger trailer and the patch notes tomorrow morning, so I may end up making a video going over that trailer or just the patch notes themselves. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.